I figured I'd give the haters what they wanted.
Yeah, it is what they wanted. It was most definitely what they wanted. I'm sure the
um,
classic guys are gonna come in here and say, "Oh, look who it is! Look who it
yeah,
is!"
it don't bother me none. I get a kick out of it. I think it's funny.
No, it is funny. That one guy deleted his video, huh?
That blew my mind. If you're going to say something that you're going to regret later, like that, to delete it,
I
why
didn't
do
even
it in
get
the
to
first
screen
place?
record it. I should have screen recorded and made a video reaction and said, "Damn, this is how sick these fuckers are."
Yes, you should have. Yes, you should have. I would have loved to have had a copy of it.
Oh yeah, man, I should have got a fucking copy of it. I should drop a comment on his YouTube channel. It'd be like, "Please, bro, will you post that one more time about me?"
I tried looking his channel up after that too, and he don't really even have any videos. All he's got is uh, where you share videos, make a playlist out of other people's videos. I hate that shit. You ain't, come on, you at least need to be creative enough to just throw some live streams on there or something, but not no taking other people's stuff. I mean, I get some of it. There's some stuff I wouldn't mind sharing, but just to solely do that, yeah.
No, I told you he posted a video crying about ICE. He was just screaming, "Nazi! Nazi!" It was like ICE deporting some people. He was screaming at the top of his lungs, "Nazi! Nazi!"
Oh, now I watched the video, the one where he threatened to throat punch you or whoever. That was a joke.
What's up, Dons? What's up? Yeah, that was a joke. I think he got
I mean,
scared. I mean, he was watching our live stream together and he like didn't say anything. That was the first time he dropped a comment or something. One comment, and then when you started talking, you say, "Oh, I'd like to see you do that. I'm gonna do it to you." Then he just disappeared and deleted the video.
you know,
I think it was you the
funny.
reason that he deleted all that. He got scared when he
Well,
saw you.
funny story. Okay, honestly, truthfully, I'm a big softy. I really am. But my whole life, I mean, I'm not like the biggest person around. But I mean, you're taller than I am. What are you, 6'5"?
Yeah,
I've always been broad shouldered and 6'2",
that's a
and
big guy.
seems like,
Yeah.
yeah. And so my whole life, I've been bigger than most people I'm around, so I've had to deal with actually coming across a little softer because everybody gets so intimidated. And it seems like that's all it takes is for somebody to be. I might as well have beat the tar out of them as to have intimidated them. And that's been my whole life. I'm talking from kindergarten up. So my
This guy
brother too.
says they build in jails to put all of you unemployed. Well, I guess all the Democrats will be going there. Supermax, super prison.
I didn't see it. I don't know if I'm getting my. I don't know if I'm getting the. Okay, wait. There we go. Dr. Don's. My fiance says she wants to Norris braid your beard. Ooh, maybe. I don't know. Hey, I can run my fingers through it right now, but it can get tangly pretty easy. I've never had it braided. Now, I can pull it in a ponytail really easy, but I've wanted to do it. I wanted to do it just to see what it looks like, or even just give myself some cornrows on my face, you know?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, what
Which
was I gonna say? Did you see that the veterans are out there protesting Trump? Man, that's a fucking shame.
yeah, that is a shame because I mean, daggone, Trump's fighting for them, not against them. I mean, to me, the nail in Biden's coffin was when he was trying to do student debt forgiveness and for students, and that to me was a real kick in the nuts for veterans because you know as well as I do, there's a lot of veterans out there that join the military just to be able to go to college, just to go to school. and they're having to go put their lives on the line for it while these other kids go to school and get a degree in lesbian basket weaving, and and they want that forgiven. You know, that just some stuff I actually even get a little emotional about because that really bothered me because veterans are already just shit on in this country. There should not be one homeless veteran, and so yeah, that just blows my mind that they would. It's got to be a bunch of lefty goofballs, and they're everywhere.
I mean, they're all like 70, 80 years old, and they just sit home all day and watch CNN. Not one single person that I see at the protest was under like the age of 60, 70 years old.
Yeah, that's your hardcore Democrats. They ain't the same ones as the rioters, but that's just your hardcore. I remember I was a little kid and one of my dad's friends was over at the house and he was hardcore Democrat. This is in Eastern Kentucky. Democrats are hardcore up there. And even back then, this is early 80s. I can remember him saying this, maybe like around 85 or something, 86. He says that he would vote a dog into office before ever voting for any Republican. And that to me, that mentality makes no sense because I'm here to tell you, if Democrats, if they had a if they had a decent candidate, I'm open minded to it. But most lefties are not open minded to voting for anything but a Democrat. And to be honest, you don't need people like that voting to begin with.
Yeah, I agree. This is a funny comment. You guys love furries, right? Furries? You love some
Yeah, I know what
furries?
what you guys. No, man, I don't hate furries. I ran across the level headed furry on a live stream a few weeks ago.
That's what I'm
Figured
saying.
there's gonna
Maybe
be
they saw that. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought maybe there's gonna be hardcore Democrat and put me in my place. They wasn't. They was very level headed. I was shocked and I was happy. It made me feel good that they were at least thinking, you know, which is uncommon for most.
Two Trump cult members. Well, how do you know he's for Trump? Is it because he's speaking common sense?
Hey Barbara, you like Daddy Santa?
Man, why the fuck do I gotta be Beavis?
Hey, Beavis is cool. Beavis is all right. You couldn't have Butthead without Beavis. I'm telling you, boy, my wife isn't watching this stream. She'd be freaking out. Someone calling me daddy anything. She's tough. I mean, oh gosh, she's tough. She
Alligator
trying.
Alcatraz.
I didn't. I found out who they're sending to that, and it ain't just everybody. They're only sending the killers and the rapists and stuff like that. And honestly, as far as I'm concerned, how I feel about the whole hard R thing is they shouldn't be breathing. So if they get the opportunity to go to far more than they deserve.
Hell yeah. Hell no. They don't deserve AC in that Alligator Alcatraz.
No,
They should be in the
they deserve
heat.
they deserve four walls made of bars and a swamp floor. And the bars need to be just far enough apart to let the alligators and the snakes in.
Another crazy thing I heard, I don't know if this is true, but I heard you say it, and then I was watching the news, and it said they have the option to self deport or wait in Alligator Alcatraz. If they did
Um,
R word or murders, why the hell did they get to self deport? They should be forced to stay in there.
Yeah, I said that, and it was not anything in particular that I'd seen anywhere, and I thought they were taking everybody there. But in my mind, I would send everybody there and give them the option of either self. But now I wouldn't give the To be honest with you, I wouldn't give the hard R's uh, the opportunity to self deport because chances are they're not going to pay for it in their own country. I'm all about accountability.
Slap that like button, guys. Look how fucking
Yeah.
mad they are watching that my fucking video. They're like, oh, 140 people and 0 likes. Just keep crying about Trump and shut the hell up.
Yeah. Oh shit. Sorry.
Everglade, y'all the reason people don't respect veterans. What the fuck did we do? Neither of us are veterans. We didn't say anything bad about veterans. What are you doing over
Here,
there?
y'all know who this is? Anybody out there want
No,
to guess who this is? Come on,
no, I don't know who that is. Is that the
Kathy
Diddy
Lee Griffin.
Crats?
No, that's Kathy Lee Griffin. She's got major TDS.
Oh, Jesus fuck. She does look just like that now without all that makeup on. She looks pretty
That's
similar to
actually
that.
her hair. They actually imposed uh, what's that clown's name? Come on, Pennywise. Yeah, thank you, Wayne. Yeah, they superimposed Pennywise over her face, but daggone, I think Pennywise looks better than her, to be honest with you.
Oh, hell yeah, she does. Y'all the reason people don't respect veterans. What the fuck did we ever say bad about veterans, brother? I'm still pissed off about that comment. You're trolling me too hard.
What do you think about this?
The original Big Beautiful Bill. Oh, that fuck, that's weird. That's Bill Clinton.
Yeah, they found Epstein Island.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say that was the photo of him at Epstein Island, or the painting, whatever the
yeah.
fuck it is.
Liberals out there can suck it.
Hell yeah, I respect U.S. veterans. We both do, so stop saying otherwise.
I mean, I know old Clinton was a charismatic fella, but could you imagine being so charismatic that you allowed somebody to put this picture up like in their den or their study or heaven forbid their living room?
Oh, fuck no. Imagine your friend did something like that to you. That would be fucked. We were fighting at
It
that
does look
point.
like someone said Monica dress. It does look like Monica's dress. It sure does. Yeah, I'm liking it. I can go through my memes on live stream now. And I figured this out barbecuing ribs yesterday.
Your title is misleading. Veterans against Trump. Guys, it's just a fucking question. Didn't you see the protests? There's veterans protesting against Trump. I'm not trying to be misleading. I'm just asking you guys. That is Monica's dress.
Yeah, I swear I'm down. I think it's Monica's dress.
That's
I think they're
amazing,
right.
Dr. Don. That's amazing.
Yeah, relaxing after my first shift at Alligator Alcatraz. We
Hell
could do
yeah.
a whole section on. We could do a whole section on memes. You know what I mean? Because liberals don't even have any good memes. Usually, they take the memes that we get and they change the names of the words around and stuff like that. But it's
They
stuff we've
steal
already
everything
had.
like us from us. Just like Harris tried to steal no tax on tips. Trump did it. Then she's like, well, guys, actually, I want to do no tax on tips too, just like Trump.
Yep, she sure did.
That was the only good policy that she stole and tried to run on. The only other thing she
Now
ran
here,
on was saying, oh, abortion. We need more abortion, guys. That's exactly why she fucking lost.
now here's one that's going to trigger a bunch of them. Now, this is two part here. Ever wonder why there's no Democrats on Mount Rushmore? Yeah, me either. But did you hear about Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, I heard that they want to put Trump on there.
They want to put Trump on there. And the lady, the granddaughter of the person who originally done it, said, "Oh, he can't because it'll destroy the other ones." Of course, a liberal's going to say that. Shoot, the stuff they got to do that kind of work with today is far more superior than back then. And I mean, they've got a good thing going there on that Mount Rushmore. No Democrats, so why start now?
Hell yeah.
You know, what do y'all think out there? Y'all think Trump should be on Mount Rushmore? Come on, who
No
out there
lives
thinks it
on the
can't?
mountain? Nope.
Yeah.
No
How many of
way.
y'all out there?
He
How
said he
many of
wasn't
y'all out there?
qualified.
Well, I don't care about qualifications. I care about results.
Someone said he should be
And
in prison.
for what? What should he be in prison for?
They can't tell you.
Hey AJ, you drop a $20 super chat and I'll do between 300 and 400 push-ups. I promise.
Put Trump on Garbage Mountain. What the fuck is Garbage Mountain?
There's a few
Florida
garbage mountains actually.
Florida is serving a new cocktail. It's called Alligator on Ice. Hell yeah. I'm from Florida.
That's pretty good. Let's see what
Hell,
else I got here.
hell yeah. If you guys have a cocktail, if anyone out there has a cocktail bar in Florida, specifically South Florida, can you please make a new cocktail? Call it Alligator on Ice. Father, the Federal
Father,
Reserve
the Fed-
extremely close to having a nuclear weapon. Yeah.
yeah, we need to nuke the Federal Reserve.
Calling the founding
Oh,
fathers Garbage Mountain is wild. Yeah, they're fucking brain dead.
yeah, and you ain't kidding. Here's one of my favorite ones.
Oh, this is a weird freaking comment. I'd kill to be a quarter-pound bacon eaten by Trump. Oh, that's the fucking weirdest comment of the day.
That is pretty weird.
How I sleep at night knowing my opinion offended every liberal on the internet.
It's true. It's true. And I got on my pillow. Y'all want to see it? Huh? Y'all want to see my pillow? Hold on here.
I got my pillow right here, guys. This is how I sleep with 50 death threats from Democrats. 50 threats. This is how I sleep.
My pillow. Hey, I can't sleep a wink without my pillow, man. Let me tell you what. Leave it to a crackhead to make a top notch pillow. This pillow right here should be in the duffel bag of every military service member on in the United States military.
What is this called?
That's
My
how.
pillow?
Yeah, yeah. Gosh, what's his name? Mike Lindell. He used to be a crackhead, but he cleaned up, found the Lord, and well, heck, people can change. But yeah, he made the my pillow.
Oh yeah, that's him. If white folks have white privilege, what sort of privilege is this? That's Diddy
Yeah,
crap privilege. All you gotta do is try to get Obama elected, and that's the privilege you have. We got
here you go.
253 people in here. If there's anything you guys want to discuss or talk about, drop some super chats. For severe
I'm
liberal
thinking of
TDS.
apply several times a day. They left it off there, but I think it's anally. You got to put it in anally.
I would love to start a poll, but the only thing I don't understand is it never lets me do any polls when it's split screen. I don't know why.
What kind of poll you wanting to do?
I mean, we can just ask them and see what they spam in the comment section.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just let them spam it.
Democrats, the weak, the woke, and the weird. Oh, Tim
Yeah,
Walsh is weird.
and I think I made it through all that it'll let me load up at the moment. That kind of sucks. I wished I had more. I'll have to reload these every time now. That's what I'm going to do. Through the week, when I find good ones, I'm going to save them to the phone. And when we do our lives, I'm going to put them up.
Okay, here's the question. Where was the United States of America founded, and where was the first White House? Let us know down below in the comment section. Okay, yeah, I'll pin it.
Don asked that question, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. There won't be too many people get that. And it's not, I'll tell you something else. I don't believe it's easily Googled either.
AOC will be the next Kamala. Yeah, she'll lose the election.
Amy Bowen. How do you figure our country's in the shitter?
Hey,
But
Drewby.
I just don't see it.
How are you, Drewby? We got two
Well,
answers.
Jonathan, what's the answers?
Oh, we got another
Yeah.
answer. We got congratulations, Youngers Farm. Youngers Farm. Shout out to farmers out there. Farmers for
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah.
Correct.
Y'all just got it.
He's still crying. He's still crying, saying our country is in the shitter.
Well, I asked why our country's in the shitter, but they can't tell me. I mean, so obviously they're just running on emotion right now.
What borders on insanity? Canada and Mexico.
That's pretty good. Well, I think what else borders on insanity would be California. Well,
Oh, for
actually, it'd
sure.
be Nevada and Arizona and Oregon. They border on insanity, also known as California.
Ask Nebraska and Iowa farmers.
Yeah, Big Kirk's being a butthole. So you
Big
wish death
Kirk.
on people? Is that it, Big Kirk? Come on, say what you really mean.
He's scared. No, when you said
Yeah,
Big
don't be.
Kirk, I thought you meant the YouTuber. There's this guy on YouTube. His name's Big Kirk. He's a black guy. He's a prison YouTuber. I
Huh?
think he's pretty conservative.
Yeah, no, I want to know what this Big Kirk means. How many years sober are you? Oh, I don't know. Yesterday, I guess. I don't know. Does it matter?
2 minutes. I'm 2 minutes.
I just want to know. I just want to. I just figured Big Kirk would be big enough man to say what he means. That's all.
I
With a
guess
name like
Big Kirk isn't so
Big
big.
Kirk. Yeah, Big Kirk isn't just. He isn't so big if he can't say what he means. Maybe his brother's Little John.
Your reckoning is coming.
Oh shit, my reckoning's coming. Is it test day tomorrow? Oh gosh, I hated school. It'd be like you'd just be dreading because you know you ain't gonna study for it no way. So up and coming the test.
How many orders of Taco Bell can y'all eat together? All of them.
I don't know about together, but now I mean I can daggone pound down some Taco Bell, especially if I've got my Trump 2028 hat on.
Don't say that. They're gonna cry. They're gonna tell us our reckoning is coming. Your reckoning is
I mean,
coming.
seems like I can go in and order a 12 pack of tacos and down it no problem. But once I put that Trump 2028 sign on or hat on, I can do another two boxes of them things. Maybe that new chicken burrito's pretty good. A couple of chalupas, no problem. Just because I want to see them walk back and forth. Because let me tell
Oh,
you
here's
what,
another funny
I'm
comment. Where'd it go? Your judgment is coming.
that's like I found out that my UPS driver at our work is liberal, and I
Big Kirk,
ordered.
what are you trying to say about Trump? Great question, brother. Great question.
Yeah,
Great super chat. If you guys have any other
yeah,
great super chats, drop them. But literally, what is Big Kirk trying to say?
I would really like to know.
Big Kirk, change your name to Little Kirk.
Yeah, or non-existent Kirk, or inward
Democrat
Kirk.
Kirk.
Yeah, Democrat Kirk. Yeah,
Diddy Crack Kirk. Super Cole.
there we go. But yeah, I found out that the UPS driver that comes to our work is liberal, and it's a pretty tall building that we have. And well, I ordered an 80-pound weight just to watch him struggle carrying it up the stairs, only to only to sign a return to sender form and send it back down.
Oh my god, you're evil.
I know it. Yeah, it's good stuff. You should try it sometime. Find you a really tall building somewhere and address it to there to somebody you don't like that's working in that industry and watch them struggle carrying it up the steps. I mean, it's some pretty fun stuff. It was worth $150 for the wait.
What are they saying about Kirk?
No, they're getting the N word wrong. I was talking like, let me see if I can do my fingers here, like N word Kirk.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not N word like the slur, but N word like the water's too cold.
This guy's screaming, nah, nah, nah.
But yeah,
We got
so I guess
363 people in here. Let us know where you guys
hey,
are coming from, what you think about the U. Have you heard about the UFC is going to be on the White House front lawn? They're going to be crying so fucking hard.
man, I think it's a great idea. I mean, what are they going? They can't cry about nothing.
They're
Hunter
going to
was
say
selling
Trump
poopy
is using
paint.
the White House to make his friends money again. Wah.
Hunter was selling poopy paintings out of the White House. They can't cry about nothing now. I don't care if he was to start gambling up on the White House lawn. Anything's better than selling poopy paintings. And you know, liberals actually bought those. I swear. Liberals, the only ones I know of that would buy garbage like it. They probably actually took it home, scratched and sniffed it.
Did you just say poopy paintings? Yes, sir.
Oh, honey's or Hunter sold poopy paintings. I mean, you know, could you shake Hunter's hand now? I mean, I don't care how many times he washed his hands off. You know that man handled human-made brown crayons to make those paintings.
Someone said, who's
You don't.
liberal that you know?
I mean, I don't say I per se really like know them, but I mean, I know of all kinds of liberals. I just don't get to know them. I try and distance myself from insanity.
Oh, I love
I
this
mean,
comment right here. Diddycrats.
I mean, 99 times out of 100, if somebody's wearing a mask, they're either A, really sick and contagious. That's that one out of a million. And the rest of them, they're all going to be Democrat.
Illegals being
Yeah.
shipped out fast, making my ears pop.
Hey, I got a question for Yogger's Farm. How do you all feel about illegals picking your vegetables, picking your produce? I bet you that they're not in favor of it. He said, "Yes, sir." Yeah. And thanks to all, I read somewhere that the U.S. is on track for the first time in like 50 years to have more illegals going out of the states versus into the states.
Oh,
Now that's
hell
a pretty
yeah.
good record.
I don't know if
That's
this is
that.
true, but Trump said zero. Trump said zero illegal immigrant crossings last month. He said, I don't know
Yeah.
if I believe it myself, but experts
Well,
tell me
you
zero.
people has snuck in, and you can't, you know,
You can't catch them all.
you can't catch them all. But under the Biden administration, they were catching them and releasing them into the U.S. So they did have an idea. Whether they jotted it down and kept a record of it, I can't tell you. But that's what they did. And Trump, on the other hand, they've got it on lockdown. I mean, the illegals have made it bad for just about for most people because, to my knowledge, they've even locked down the people seeking legal citizenship. So, you know, it just
Yeah.
takes a couple bad, it takes a few million bad people to ruin it for everybody, which is a bunch of bullshit.
They said we
They
got
ought to be,
more money for ICE agents than the military of Italy.
well, I think it's the number one funded,
It's top 10 military organization something in the world when it comes to spending.
well, right now in the US, I think it's the number one. I think that it's they got more funding than the CIA or the FBI, which I'm not a fan of them two agencies anyways. I wish that they could just knock those agencies down and start over because there's so much corruption. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind CIA and probably parts of the FBI has been running a shadow government since JFK anyways. So
Oh yeah, I agree there 100%. And like they're like the only organization that can audit themselves. Like if one of their members are expected of corruption or something like that, I mean they're having other FBI agents investigate them. They're not having a third party investigate them. Right there, that's already sus corruption.
yeah. Hey Brad Smith, why would I like the FBI? I mean, they've not done anything except watch people commit crimes for, I don't know, decades, 10 years, right? For
Yeah,
decades and
yeah.
not done nothing. I mean, what's ICE done except their job? So you're damn right I like ICE better than I like FBI or the CIA. I mean, Trump's Gestapo. Well, you know what? I wish I was Trump's Gestapo. I'd daggone ramp that shit up fast. We'd be getting rid of a lot more than we
Oh,
are
here
now.
we go. Gandalf comments. Oklahoma legal
Oklahoma
operations with
legal
picking.
operations with picking produce. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. What I hate for the business owners is when people come up here on green card and overstay their work visa and they don't do nothing but just keep on keeping on. And I don't know if that's something that I would imagine the businesses have an idea. If they have an idea, they should be fined. But if they don't have an idea, I feel bad for them.
Oh, here's an original
Blah, blah,
comment.
blah.
He's full of racists. Oh, very original, brother. Very original.
Hell is full of racists. Yeah, I bet it is. And it's full.
ATF was
I bet
going
you it's
after
full of.
people with AR-15s.
Why is it always AR-15? Why can't people say shotguns? I mean, you know, the number one feared sound for somebody breaking into a house is a chambering of a 12 gauge shell. It
Oh
ain't.
yeah.
It ain't racking of. It ain't the racking of slide of an AR-15. It's shotgun.
Oh, that's a little bit of a funny comment, Xavier, but I'm not going to read that out loud.
Maybe I
Hell,
will. Where's it at? I'm.
Xavier. Hell is full of
Yeah, I missed it.
libs. But the one above that, hell is full of libs. And then read the one above that if you like.
Hey, thank you, big long rich daddy. Appreciate that.
Where the fuck?
Hooker
You
Bryant
stay?
says 12
Sucks to
gauge
be
pump.
you.
What
Sponsors
I'm talking about.
find.
Yeah. Remington 870 here. Yep. I love my Remington. I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it for Benelli nothing. Mine will
You
shoot
two
three and
would
a
run
half
from
inch
a
Magnum.
squirt gun. I don't think so. I mean,
Well,
unless
it
it's really
depends. You
cool.
might be right. They might be right. Does the water pistol have piss in it? Because if
Yeah,
somebody gets piss all over me, I'm going to be first
I'm
trying to
running.
evade it. But if they get the piss on me, oh, they're dead.
If I'm at
Oh, they
a if
dead.
I'm at a No Kings protest, that super soaker probably has some piss in it, so I'm probably running.
But
Praise Kyle
but
Rittenhouse.
yes, Kyle Rittenhouse is the patron saint of fuck around find out of Kenosha. Yes, I'm all about some Kyle Rittenhouse. You know what? I got something for you here. I'm glad that somebody said something about Rittenhouse there, because
Who the
people will
hell is
try and
Kyle
condemn
Porterhouse?
people will try and condemn Kyle Rittenhouse, but these are the three people that Kyle Rittenhouse shot. Two of them, I believe, are dead. Yeah, two of them dead. One's a career criminal, one's a wife beater, and the other one's a PDF file, like in your computer.
Yeah.
So, as far as I'm concerned, Kyle Rittenhouse should have some kind of accommodations or something, like some big old medals, like a big old bronze star or something, something big. Because I mean, he did us a favor.
Yeah, that
We
disgusted
all,
me when Sock Tua was shitting on the legend Kyle Rittenhouse.
man, you want to hear something funny about that? I've not seen him in the. Have you seen him in the chat since then?
He
Since
probably
I called him
left.
out on that,
He probably
I
left.
think he left, and I hope he did. Because you don't sit there and condemn a man and take up for these people and then say you don't support PDF files. Because if you support the PDF file, you're an enabler.
Yeah, that's
You deserve
disgusting.
the. JD Delay says it the best. I love him, and this is exactly what they deserve. They deserve the wood chipper. Oh gosh, I'm gonna wake my wife up. Better be watch it. To be in here beating me up on live stream.
Liberal
Oh,
tears are
liberal.
delicious. Oh, I like that comment.
Did y'all know that liberal tears is an actual drink? You can look it up. Yep. There's no Republican tears, but there is liberal tears.
Yo, what's the guy on the left name? Please, I need help. I like him a lot. I'm not illegal. I'm 24. Well, you seem kind of weird, buddy. Let me look on your profile. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not responding to that comment.
Shame on USA, the idiot. I like it best. Red Foreman from that '70s show. Dumbass.
Hell yeah. Trump should
Yeah, I
drop an
believe in
energy
God.
drink. Imagine if Trump had a freaking energy drink.
Well, the man's up at all hours of the night. It ain't like he's Biden. I mean, he's up more than I am. I mean, good
His energy
gravy.
drink, it would be like Trump's energy drink, and it would be like a Coke Zero when you taste it.
It probably would. I don't like Coke Zero.
Neither do I.
You know, but I'd buy it just to support him.
This comment made me
I,
laugh. Red from that '70s show is in prison. What did he do?
no, Red ain't in prison. Hyde is in prison. The little boy. Well, he ain't little boy now, but the teenager. He's in prison. Yeah, get your facts straight. It ain't Red. It's Hyde.
Hard. If you voted for Trump, your hard drive needs to be checked.
Well, if you voted for Hillary, your hard drive probably got wiped. These people ain't good at that.
You guys just got burnt bad. This guy says he can't super chat. What do you mean you can't super chat? If you guys got any questions, any comments you want us to read, talk about, you can drop super chat. It works.
Yeah, back in the day, Hillary was actually kind of hot, but it's just like everything. You get enough TDS going on for long enough, and
Hey,
you
thank
get
you,
enough
Cole.
TDS going long enough, and you end up like Kathy Griffin here. I mean, look at Rosie O'Donnell. Look at Ellen DeGeneres. I mean, Ellen DeGeneres was actually hot back in the day. And then slowly but surely, she started morphing into a adult, drugged out version of uh, the little Home Alone boy. It's scary.
This guy said you two have Trump derangement syndrome.
We do.
Yeah, I guess that's what he said.
That don't make much sense.
I like this comment.
Uh,
Whoopi Goldberg is mad crusty.
I'll, hey, for a super chat, I'll kiss Graham. You give him, you give him a $20 super chat. Hey, here. Hey, Graham, check this
Oh, what
out.
did this guy say?
Yeah, I better quit that. There's
Uh,
gonna be some liberals getting off on that shit.
we got a question here. I'll let you answer this one, but I'll read it. Thoughts on Epstein saying Trump was his closet friend in Wolf's 2023 tapes?
I don't believe that. Not for one
Where's
second.
where's the proof? And also, Trump kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago and out of his inner
Trump,
circle.
Trump kicked Epstein out of his circles while everybody else was still hanging out with him like nothing was going on.
This guy said it's on tape. It's on tape.
I like this. What in the redneck hell's going on here? What, did this bother you? Montenegro sucks. I don't know what's in the water over there, but it's bad.
It's making me puke everywhere. Read your comment.
Oh,
What was your comment?
I don't think it's a guy that jerks Ellen. I think it's her girlfriend.
No one is above the law.
That's right. No one is above the law. A nation divided against itself shall be brought to desolation. You all are the reason the nation is about to be judged. Quit being the problem and part of the solution by not acting like heathen. Christine, I hope you're talking about the left because we cannot side with the left. They need to straighten their act up and side with us. So I'm going to assume you're talking about the lefties.
Hell is calling. It wants its red caps.
Well, they don't say Trump on them, so I don't know what red caps you're talking about. Ellen was Ellen? Oh, Ryan, are you serious? Was Ellen in the Playboy magazine? I'm looking for her. Are you being serious? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Like I said, back in the day, she was hot. But slowly but surely, these lefties have gone weird. Everybody spread eagle when they do a nude shot for Playboy. Come on now.
You guys are brainwashed as hell.
Trump is the GOAT. Yep, damn straight he is.
Come on, guys. Let's get some more interesting comments. If you have something funny, anything you want us to talk about, you can drop some super chats.
I did find out something else about the big beautiful bill.
What'd you find
The
out?
it's I'm not crazy about it, but I got an idea why it's done like this. The tax break for me, the overtime and tips, it's only going to go out till 2028. So I
Yeah,
got a feeling that's going to be a voting point right there when it's up for whoever's either if Trump runs again or if someone else runs in his place like JD Vance. That's going to be something the next uh,
president.
president will support. So that's something people need to think about. If that helps y'all out, y'all need to vote that way. Which in the tip business, people don't report cash tips no ways, but they do have to report credit card tips. But more or less, they still get to pocket more money, and they don't have to be criminals no more. You know, Why do
Vance
y'all like Trump in the first
2028,
place?
Ohio. Oh,
Ian?
we support Trump.
Yeah, Ian, I like Trump because he's America first. That's why I'm not even I wish there could be a America first party because that's what I would be. It wouldn't be Republican or Democrat. It would be American first because if a Democrat comes out with a bill they want to push that puts Americans first, not Ukraine first, not south of the border first, but Americans first, I'd be all about it. How can you not be about Americans first? How can you not be about make America great again? Why can't you all stand up and applaud a boy with brain cancer becoming a Secret Service member?
Oh Jesus! All these comments flying in now. Exactly.
It ain't Israel first. You know, that was something I've started out saying a few times. Is I'm actually I hope it doesn't turn out to be like Bush, where it was they went in for weapons of mass destruction and didn't never find anything. I hope it doesn't turn out to be anything like that. But someone made a pretty good remark, which was, well, nobody did anything when North Korea got nukes, and they were right. They're absolutely right. That's a good point. But my report to that would be Trump wasn't president then. That's the one downfall in our government system is because 4 years and 8 years really isn't long enough to really set change into the
Make
government. It makes
public
change.
bathrooms great again. Sorry to interrupt you, but I like that
That's all right.
government.
So there's no doubt in my mind that when Trump, if Trump had been in office when North Korea got nukes, there's no doubt in my mind he would have done something about it. So, but that was under somebody else's watch. I believe it was either under Reagan or it was under Bush Bush Senior. So you can't be responsible for the previous mess ups of the other people. King Trump forever. Hey, cheese curd bandit. I got a little fun fact for you. Y'all talking about this no kings bullshit. This is how dumb no kings are. This is how stupid. If you're a no kings, this is how stupid you are. Do you know who approved the parade permit for the 249th or 250th military parade that no kings was all upset about Trump having? You know who approved that? It was applied for a year prior to that in 2024, and the Biden administration approved it. So it had nothing to do with Trump. Trump was following through. I'm glad that they did it. Didn't matter to me who did it. And if that's the case, that's the one thing, that's one of the few things, and I'm going to say one of the few because I can't think of a second, but I'm sure there's something else he did that was right. I mean, a broken clock's right twice a day. So, but yeah,
He
that would be
used the
one thing he done.
parade for his birthday. Cry about it.
Did they say who said that? Did somebody say that?
Yeah, someone said that.
No, he didn't use the parade for his birthday. It was approved under the Biden administration. So redirect that hate to the Democrats. It's that easy. And don't believe me. Just do a simple Google search. Simple Google search will prove that I'm right.
Someone said Trump is the greatest black leader of all time.
300 million on golf security. I guess if you're talking about Trump having security while he golfs, that's kind of misleading. Trump's going to have security no matter where he goes. And I'd be willing to even wager and bet with you that Trump has personal security to dwarf his Secret Service security. I'm
Yeah,
not saying he don't use.
I wouldn't be trusting Secret Service after that last fucking shit that happened. He almost died. They tried to
Yep,
kill him, and that was all Secret Service's fault.
yep. North Korea did their first thermonuclear test, and yeah, they did their test in 2017. But if you Google it, they got set up for nukes back in the mid 80s. Yeah, they done had that shit.
Michelle Obama, 2028. Mike ain't running for president.
Because you got to figure they got set up in the mid 80s for it. Bush Sr. overlooked North Korea. Bush Jr. overlooked North Korea. Clinton overlooked North Korea. Obama overlooked North Korea. But you want to throw off on Trump? No. Fuck you. I wish I could say it like Sam. It just rolls off his tongue so much better than mine. It's like extra dirty when Sam says it. Fuck you. I can't do it, but I wish I could.
Someone said Euro and travel 2028. Well, brother, I'm not going to be old enough to be president by then, but I would love it. But I'm not going to run against Trump or JD, so 2032.
Come on, give us some good comments, people. They actually got the bomb under Trump, though. Why does he get a pass? Oh, so you're going to overlook everybody else that overlooked the making the motherfucker? I just shouted out at least four different presidents that overlooked it. Yet you want to put the pressure on Trump? Yeah, fuck you too.
Let's get some super chats rolling, guys. It's been a minute.
Hey, if Africa wants to be great again, they have to start with being great the first time.
Yeah, no
You
shit.
saw that comp. Yeah.
Trillions of dollars given to Africa, not one single fucking country with infrastructure.
I want to see other countries give the US money. That's what I want to see. Trump is honestly turning America into really Biden crapped his pants in front of Japanese delegates. That's pretty fucking funny, even from our end. It's sad.
Saudi gives us money, someone said.
They recently gave us, not really gave, they invested money in the US. I'm talking actually just give us money, pump some money into our economy. You know, Brandon, a lot of people mock Trump. It just shows how stupid they are. Yeah, you know what? I wish Trump would abolish property tax because you got to figure you're paying tax on property you bought with tax money. You paid tax when you earned the money. You paid tax when you bought the property. Yeah, that's messed up.
I agree. I heard Ron DeSantis was talking about getting rid of property tax, but I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Yeah. Well, it's like anything with any type of government, right down to your local guy. I get ticked off locally here. I got some field brush I got to burn. And right now, we do not require burn permits. But the thing is, they can put a burn ban up anytime. And right now, we're under a burn ban, and rightfully so, because it is dry as a popcorn fart outside. But end up getting like a week and a half of torrential downpour, and they won't lift the burn ban. So whenever government does something in one direction, they're never quick to rescinding what it is they did, and that's bullshit. That's something all government needs to work on.
They said, can you talk about Medicare?
What about Medicare? I'm not on it yet. I mean, are y'all worried about the so-called up to 12 million people losing Medicare? Is that what y'all worried about?
12 million illegal immigrants losing it?
Damn it. I was going to call them out on it. I was going to let them go all ape shit in there. You killed it, Graham.
Damn it.
Hey, you know how you make those shorts, like
Yeah.
or videos? You need to go back and make a short of me licking the, the side right there.
Oh, yeah. That shit's going to be funny. For sure.
Oh gosh.
It isn't illegal immigrants, ding dongs. Well, keep crying about it.
The BBB gives the U.S. another $3.3 trillion in debt, more taxes for the class, shrinks the U.S. economy for about 5%, and makes energy more expensive and worse. Who's the BBB? Because when I see the BBB, I'm thinking of the British. No, that's the BB. And when you say BBB, I'm thinking of the Better Business Bureau.
Someone asks you, How much soap is stuck in your beard? Well, at least you wash it.
Yep. I
At
keep
least he
enough soap
washes
in
it.
it. I keep enough soap in it so if it comes a passing rainstorm, I can reach up
Oh,
and
hell yeah.
it's part of keeping it clean. Better Business Bureau. I'd like to know more about that. That was news to me. If that's what it is. Lots of people will be crying tears of pain, anguish, fear, and distress when they can't get medical care. Yeah, I know that it, it's the illegals, but they would have been crying anyways. They should have stayed put where they was at. And I got a question for y'all. Okay, this is just logical thinking here. Um, yeah, I said I didn't think it was the BBC. I done said that, so calm down. But the lefties, they think that the illegal immigrants makes America stronger. But if they make America stronger, why didn't they make Mexico stronger?
Hmm.
I mean, that's got to make you think. No, it's not that toddlers are saying illegals for any answer. It's that y'all are asking questions with the answer of illegals. So, touche there, buddy. Yeah, I know immigrants aren't coming from Mexico now. I agree with you.
This
Not
guy
even
said
legal ones.
Mexico economy is growing way faster than the USA. Well, why don't they stay in Mexico then?
Good. I hope their economy does grow faster than ours because then I'll hit the southern border and I'll try what they've been doing out for a little while. I'll go south of the border in hopes of free medical care and better jobs while waving American flag while I do it.
Okay, someone said the question is about soup, not soap. Well, sorry, brother. I read it as soap because I'm not
There's no
feeling well,
soup in this
so.
beard. Yeah, there's no soup in this beard. If there was, I'd done ate some of it. Why don't you go back to your? I'm not from Europe. Come on, listen to my accent. I'm East Tennessee boy here. They're probably talking about you, but I'm just
I'm from
misreading the
Florida.
LP.
What do you think about losing 33K jobs in June? Bullshit.
Um, yeah, that's a bullshit. That's what
250K new jobs in April. 250K in April.
that's right, TL. Thank God for Trump. No, I AJ or AEJG, whatever your name is. No, that's what you use for mouthwash. Is Mexico on the naughty list? Not the ones that stayed there.
Africa first.
This makes no sense. East Tennessee boy, the school down the road is older than the U.S. That makes no sense.
Well, a lot of them don't make any sense. So,
Silver is looking for a sausage fest. I don't know what to tell you. I cooked barbecue ribs yesterday. I don't cook sausage. Why would they deport Melania? She's hot. She's like really freaking hot. I mean, she deserves to still be she should be modeling clothes. Why should they deport her?
because she's an
Big booty
illegal
Latina.
immigrant.
Big booty Latinas can stay too.
Your wife is gonna come out and start screaming and hitting you.
Oh gosh, you ain't kidding. Y'all really get
Be
to see a
careful.
show then.
Be
I mean,
careful.
it's no joke. Yeah, she put a dent in my forehead.
So hotness is a qualification? Hell yeah! Why wouldn't it
I
be?
bean smeller, I guess. I don't know if he's talking about us or them. Hypocrites. I wish people wouldn't be so vague. You get more of a reaction when I do actually get to read the comments if you weren't so vague. I live in London. My local pub and school are older than the US. Yeah, London. Let me tell you something, London. America has not had a king since 1776, and we've been teabagging you all ever since.
Oh, that shit is fucking hilarious.
So that's what I think about Mario England.
And don't forget
Yeah,
about
think
them
about that
jailing
while
for
you
Facebook posts.
think about that when you're eating your your beans and your biscuits. That's a gross breakfast. Y'all got gross
Oh
food. You
fuck
know
no,
that.
that shit is disgusting. I'm sorry. Straight up fucking disgusting.
Melania's been here. She's got dual citizenship. She's had dual citizenship, even under the Biden administration. If they were going to, if they were able to deport her in any shape, form, or fashion, they should have done it underneath your precious Democrats' administration. And they've had plenty of time to do it. They had 8 years of Obama.
I'm
They
British
had,
and beans suck, he says. I agree.
yeah, they do suck. That's why I made that comment. I feel so bad for y'all. I watch those videos on YouTube about the little British kids eating American food, and they always love it. I saw them eat the barbecued ribs. They eat biscuits and gravy the other day, and they were knocking it before they tried it. But once they tried it, oh my gosh, they didn't want to give it back. You can't swear an oath to the Constitution and support Trump. By definition, you've breached the oath. Yeah, you're full of shit, Guy Aco. You sound like you're from south of the border. Can you even read cursive? Can you even read the Constitution?
What is American food?
Oh man, American food's the best in the world. It ain't just Southern cooking, but see what makes American food the best in the world is because we cherry pick the whole food of the entire world and then put an American spin on it. Like for instance, our sushi here is not actual Japanese or Chinese sushi. It's Americanized sushi, and it's fucking delicious. And I mean, even our Japanese, same way, delicious. Our Mexican food, it's Americanized Mexican food. And I dare say it's the best Mexican food in the world. And then you've got our Southern stuff, which technically barbecue is. Didn't the French come up with barbecue?
I ain't giving
Barbecue.
the French credit for nothing, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, really, I guess barbecue really is just grilling off of a stick, and cavemen was doing that tens of thousands of years ago.
Texas barbecue. We got lots of these comments. If you guys have any questions you want us to answer, drop some super chats. It's been a little bit a minute. Not to mention, you would just piss off some radical leftists in chat.
Yeah, cheese curd bandit is like so off. You haven't left West Tennessee. I'm not in West Tennessee. I'm in East Tennessee. I've never once said I'm in West Tennessee. I'm over in the Appalachians. Big difference. I mean, it's one state, but there's East, Middle, and West Tennessee. And the East Tennessee is about like people saying West by God, Virginia. It's East by God, Tennessee. There's a difference between, don't get me wrong, I love my Western brothers, but there's a difference between West Tennessee and East Tennessee. Uh, the East Tennesseans, for the most part, the ones that lived here for generations, has a lot in common with everybody going up and down the Appalachians on both sides of it, North Carolina and Tennessee, West Virginia, Virginia, Eastern Kentucky. So The number. Yeah. I got a mouthful of teeth. Are you talking about Graham? I don't
You're
know.
talking about me. I don't got a mouthful of teeth. How do you feel about Memphis?
I mean, Beale Street's okay. Is this gonna make me racist? Beale Street's okay, but I mean, it's a violent town. It's a violent, dim run hellhole. I guess I feel about the same about Memphis as I do Knoxville, Tennessee. And Knoxville, Tennessee's just up the road from me. It's a dim run hellhole. That was something else we was arguing about the other day. We was talking about that Zohran Mondami and his he wanted to have state run grocery stores. Well, the state run grocery stores, I just don't see it working because we got into talking about grocery prices between the food city here locally and the one in Knoxville. Now, they say Knoxville has more people. Now they do have more residents, but Sevierville, Tennessee is a tourist town. We end up having more people on a daily basis than Knoxville just because of our tourism. Now, our groceries make sense between a Democrat run town and me living in a conservative run town. Why are the why are the Food City groceries cheaper than the Knoxville Food City groceries? And to beat all, Knoxville is where the supply houses are. Now, if you've got the supply houses in Knoxville having to run groceries from the Food City supply house to the Food City grocery stores in Sevierville, which is extra cost, why are our groceries cheaper? You're muted, Graham. What'd you say?
So y'all hate your neighbors? Why?
No, I don't hate my neighbors. Y'all have misunderstood what I've said. I just said we're different types of people. Are you the same type of person as your neighbor? I got another one for you, and this is a little bit of hopping around, but I got to ask this question.
He's in Seville
Open.
too.
This is about open borders. But when you go to bed at night, do you leave your house open and unlocked, or do you lock the door? If someone, anybody was to come to your house, let themselves in, and lay down on your couch and stay there, would you let them stay there,
As long
or
as
would
they're an
you kick
illegal
them out?
immigrant.
I don't think they would. And let's just say they decided to live here because it's a better quality of living, and they're raiding your refrigerator and stuff. Are you gonna let them stay there? I'm assuming the answer is no. So why would you run your country any different?
YouTube is
YouTube is
stopping
stopping
my
my
message.
messages. Look for it. I'm sorry, Yoggers. I'm not the best at looking at them to begin with, but I will look. I will look for it. I'll give you a like here too.
Hold on. Colorado is
Give it.
becoming a shithole. However, Colorado is a huge Democrat state.
Colorado's been a shithole. The only time Colorado's even nice and pretty is when the snow falls. Once the snow melts, you see all the garbage.
These two are immigrants. No, we're not.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm from Buenos Aires. I'm an immigrant from Buenos Aires. So if you're going to deport me, send me to one of them huts out on the water in Buenos Aires.
YouTube stole my pain meds. Well, sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, this is BS. I'm sure Yager's Farm is trying to say something, and I'm not seeing nothing in the chats.
Yeah,
That's
what the fuck?
bullshit.
That's bullshit.
You might be able to try leaving the chat and coming back to the chat. But that's bullshit. I'm sorry about that. That's not anything we're doing, Yagers. I know you're not. I know you're not banned or put in timeout. You've been nothing but respectful.
I'll pin this comment. Did you see this one?
I live in Sevierville. Let's see here. We don't claim this guy. My husband's a veteran, and
Fuck
he
you.
protests against Trump. You know what? I hope you was at that No Kings protest because I so crashed that motherfucker. Yeah, and I bet you I've lived in Sevierville longer than you all have. But if your husband did serve in the military, even though you're going to be a butthole, I'm still going to tell you that I support the sacrifice your husband did. I'm
You see that?
sorry.
You see that recent comment about them?
Above them?
No, about them. T in
No.
New York. T New York. You see that comment?
Wow, your husband's a oh. 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 I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice to the veteran. That is pretty funny.
Should June 10th be a holiday and why?
Yeah, and Gary wants to say it's too bad Trump's cutting all the veteran programs, but yet what did you say about when what did you not have anything to say when Biden was trying to give student loan forgiveness for people that ain't even in the military? No, you're full of shit.
New York is going to be the new Chicago. I mean, it already is.
Yeah, cheese curd bank bandit. I believe that the No Kings protest was a joke. And I'll be honest with you, the local Democrats, and I'll say this about y'all if y'all are in here still, my neighbors here in Sevierville, the local Democrats weren't really a problem. The problem was the people that was popped in out of town. But now there was this one other feller that was floating the rainbow flag, drove in a little Aqua Maverick, one of those hybrid electric trucks, kind of lame. He was a loudmouth, rude somebody. He was talking about how the rainbow was made for everybody. God created the rainbow for everybody. And I mean, he wouldn't even stay and listen to what I had to say, which was just something simple. And it was the last time God gave his opinion on homosexuality, he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah with fire and brimstone. So I'd be careful about asking God about his opinion on it. He might give it to you again. No, I don't want anybody to be my rainbow. My rainbow comes from the sky. The most uneducated people I've seen has a degree. I mean, really, you think about it, actually not the maybe not the most uneducated, but the stupidest people I know has a degree. It's like they got all the book smarts in the world, but they ain't got the sense to tie their own shoe.
People has degrees.
Yeah, people do get degrees.
Cheese crudda.
Well,
Your facts are all.
KRAR. See, this is where the rainbow weirdos get it mixed up. I don't hate them. I don't care about them. I don't care what they do. It's when they put it in front of me and make it my business is when I really dislike them. They really need to just drop it while they're ahead and just be who they are. Just don't involve me. Because like I said, I don't care. And don't confuse I don't care with acceptance because I don't accept it. I just don't care. And I choose not to waste any time on it.
Fun fact: income
Yeah,
doubles with
fake
every
beard.
degree. With
Yeah,
every
this is really
degree, your
fake, let me
income
tell you.
doubles. How come most of the people with degrees can't even find a damn job then?
Yeah.
Unless you're a doctor, a lawyer, or, a chemist, then you're
Yeah, I think there's a
struggling.
chemist working. I think there's a chemist working at our local Starbucks. Mixing my latte.
Hit that like, subscribe button. Also, if you guys want to join, someone said before, let's debate. They want to debate us both. If you want to debate us both, we're both in the Discord, link in bio.
Yeah, but you don't want to debate us both at the same time because it's almost like picking on retards. And my mom beat me up for that. She says, "Son, stop picking on retards." So I'm in Canada. Please don't come here. Um, I don't know what part of Canada you're from, but you might be our 51st state. You guys are highly regarded. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I think he meant to
They
say something
building
else,
jails for
but
veterans.
I think he said. I think he meant to say the other word, but he doesn't know how to spell, so it's okay.
Karl Marx versus Hick. Who will win? I don't know. I mean, who's Karl Marx and who's Hick?
Karl Marx is the guy that wrote the theory about communism, and
Yeah,
also
but
this.
who's Hick?
Did you see the riots in Mexico? No, I didn't see any riots in Mexico.
I don't care about no riots in Mexico. They're probably rioting because we're sending their criminals back.
Help
The
a
rainbow,
ninja.
the rainbow is God's covenant. With man, he would not destroy the earth again. With water, it is blasphemy to use it for homosexual behavior. That's right, David. David Jones, you're absolutely right. That's my point precisely.
Hey guys, the big beautiful bill passed. So in honor of the big beautiful bill, can we get a big beautiful super chat? Well, according to the Bible, it is. If you guys have any questions, anything you want us to read out loud, just drop a super chat. The frogs
Anita
are already
Sporling,
gray.
Anita Sporling, homosexuality is an abomination to God.
You sound like Elon when he said, "The big beautiful bill is a fucking abomination."
Oh, I
It's only
think
an
part of the
abomination when
problem,
your company can't make billions off of it, Elon.
I think Elon's looking at the short term versus the long term because the bill is supposed to be changed along the way as far as those debt, but you got to be you got to have some elbow room to work, and capping it isn't giving you no elbow room. I mean, look at all the money. Maybe they wouldn't have had to done that if Biden didn't waste so much money sending it out of the states. Maybe that wouldn't have been something he had to do.
This guy says YouTube politics is a communist lefty. He streams daily. He should be deported. Please look into him. He's been banned before.
Who's been banned?
This guy named Politics. He's a communist lefty. Yeah, sure, I'll look into him, brother. Hopefully he doesn't brainwash me and then I'm gonna be trapped in a real cult.
See, I don't agree with that. Big beautiful bill is the biggest wealth transfer from the poor to the rich. I disagree with that. I think the COVID lockdowns was
Yeah, I agree with that.
because you had everybody ordering shit from Amazon. That's money from the poor to the rich right there. Just to make it simple.
You will
There's more
see.
billionaire lefties than they are Republicans.
What will I see? Have you read the bill? Have you read 980 pages? Rolando, please let us know.
Cheese curd bandit, cutting Medicare and SNAP to pay for tax cuts for the ultra wealthy. I don't really care who in the U.S. It's helping, as long as we ain't helping the illegals that's getting those so-called Medicaid and SNAP that you're talking about.
So
They shouldn't have been getting
Rolando,
it to begin with.
Rolando, how long did it take you to read 980 pages since you supposedly read 980 pages of the Big Bill? And also, where did you get the time to read 980 pages? Please let me know how long that took you.
I like this here. Have fun paying that new debt. You know what? There's gonna be a lot of things paying for that new debt. As long as we start becoming energy independent, a lot of things will come down. That debt will be paid for. Actually, I don't think the debt will ever be paid for, whether it's under Republican or Democrat. It'll never be paid down, but as long as it's within range, within eyesight, I really don't care. It's whether or not I can afford shit. And we need energy independence. We don't need to be, we are sitting on an oil rich country right now. And nobody's going to, y'all clean freaks out there, you green nuts out there. There's nobody that's going to do it any cleaner than us. When we ship at, when we sub that shit out across seas and get it from these other countries, they don't do it as clean as we would do it. And that makes no sense to me. Y'all about a, a green America, a green world, yet you don't hold anybody across seas accountable for how they do their processes, how they do their refinings, how they do their drillings. So stop being hypocrites.
Nuclear energy is right there.
If there is a God, he should destroy humanity. We suck. Well, God will not destroy us again. The next time we will be destroying ourselves with fire, and I hope I'm not around for that. I don't know how the Ukraine war is going. Honestly, I really don't. I
He
mean,
says my comments are being blocked by YouTube. Man, F them. F them. Fuck them.
Yoggers, I'm really sorry about that. I've been looking for your comments.
Let
Don't
me see
stop
if I can.
watching. What's that?
Oh, I can see some of his comments if I click on his profile. He says, I was at a Trump rally in Tulsa.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I was at a No Kings protest. I crashed it.
My
I
friend
mean,
actually met Trump before in my city of Fort Myers, Florida, and well, I mean, I wanted to go. I can't lie, but I was busy with something, and yeah, I just didn't end up going. But my friend met with Trump, and Trump bought everyone free pizza, and he gave my friend a slice of pizza hand to hand with him, and he took a picture with Trump. That's a real cool
see,
story for him.
I like that about Trump. He'll get out and go elbows with with the people. I like the fact that he'll just eat a Big Mac too.
Oh, a slice of pizza.
See, it's not about the slice of pizza. It's about a billionaire being humble enough to give you a slice of pizza.
And not to mention, he bought pretty much every single box of pizza there that was even available at the pizza shop. I mean, I think there was
Who,
thousands of people probably outside, and he was
who
handing
don't
everyone
like
pieces of pizza.
who doesn't like pizza? I've got to hop off here.
All right, brother. You can't stop doing emails, several long comments. Damn, man. Hope you can comment next time. Peace out, Eric.
You
Have
take
a
care.
good Sunday. Take care. Hit that like, subscribe button. Everyone likes pizza, just not fascists. Guys, reminder, go subscribe to his channel, Tom Pepin TV. And much appreciated, guys. Check my comments or check my recent post. I have him under there. I posted his channel on there, so you guys can go subscribe. Also, check my recent video about Bosnia, and I'm gonna post some more videos soon, guys. So peace out, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm still getting over food poisoning. Hope you guys have a great Sunday. Bye bye.